I see it happen all the time. Someone opens a business and immediately creates accounts on every platform imaginable. Facebook, check. Instagram, check. TikTok, check. Sure, LinkedIn, why not? YouTube, I guess. Pinterest, better not miss out. Then reality hits. They're exhausted, totally exhausted. They're trying to create different content for the different audiences and the different platforms, but nothing gets enough attention. And eventually they just give up. Not because social media didn't work, but because their strategy wasn't realistic for the amount of time that they had in one day. Here's the truth. The businesses that are winning on social media aren't doing everything. They're doing a few things really, really well. Before you even think about choosing a platform, you have to know your audience. You have to be able to answer one question. Who are you trying to reach? And the answer is not everyone. You're trying to reach your customers. You need to ask yourself, how old are they? Are they male or female? What do they do for a living? What are their hobbies? What problems are they trying to solve? What kind of content do they enjoy? You see, the better you can understand your audience, the easier it becomes for you to create content for them. For example, your ideal customer might be a 52-year-old homeowner who's looking for remodeling ideas. They're probably spending hours watching how-to videos, not dance trends on TikTok. But they may be scrolling Facebook in the evenings. Maybe they're searching YouTube for how does a kitchen remodel get done. If you're targeting young professionals, the optics change. They may be trying to build their career, so LinkedIn might be the platform for you. If you're targeting brides-to-be, Pinterest and Instagram could be incredibly powerful to reach that audience who is searching for things. You have to answer the question, where do I want to post? And then, where is my customer already spending time? Because the goal is to meet your customer where they're already at. Now that you answered those questions, you have to understand which each platform is good at. So let's simplify the major platforms. First up, Facebook. Think community. Local businesses, service businesses, home improvement, restaurants, community groups. If your audience is over the age of 35, don't ignore Facebook. It's incredibly effective. Now let's move to Instagram. This is your visual storytelling platform. It's great for retail, beauty, fitness, food, hospitality, personal brands. People are going on Instagram to be inspired and entertained. Let's move on to TikTok. For TikTok, you need to think discovery. TikTok algorithm is phenomenal at putting content in front of a new audience. It's great for businesses targeting a younger audience, first off. It's great for educational content, and it's really good for that behind-the-scenes footage. It gives you an opportunity to give your brand a personality that you may not be able to have on some of the other platforms, but you need to make sure your audience is on it. Now, what about LinkedIn? Well, you got to think expertise. It's great for consultants, coaches, agencies, and professionals. A lot of B2B companies are on LinkedIn because LinkedIn is where people come to learn, network, and really grow professionally. Then there's YouTube, like this right here. You got to think search. This isn't social media. This is the second largest search engine in the world. It's great for tutorials, frequently asked questions, product demonstrations, educational content. One video can continually generate leads for years to come. And then there's Pinterest. Think planning. It's great for weddings, home decor, DIY, recipes, crafts. People on Pinterest are using it with intention. They're planning to purchase something for a future project. So when you look at all of these different platforms, you need to decide, one, where is your audience? And then two, what do you have the capacity to create for that audience on these platforms? Okay, so let's talk about how you go and choose a platform. Here's what I recommend. It's called the 1+1 method. You choose one primary platform and one secondary platform. The primary platform gets 80% of your attention. That's where you constantly show up. Your secondary platform gets the remaining 20% of your attention. Maybe you just repurpose the content that you're using on your primary platform on your secondary platform, but you don't ever stress about that secondary platform. Let me give you a few examples. A bakery, their primary platform may be Instagram. Their secondary platform may be Facebook. A financial advisor may choose primary as LinkedIn and secondary as YouTube. And then a home improvement company might choose a Facebook as their primary platform and then secondary YouTube. You see, this approach, it keeps you focused instead of scattered, and that's what you're trying to do in social media when you're creating it for a small business. You're trying to stay focused so that you can stay ahead. If you're still unsure about where you should start, ask yourself this. If I could only keep one social media account for my business, which one would have the biggest impact on my bottom line? That's your primary platform. You need to start there. Master it, then expand, because depth beats width every single time. All right, so let's recap what we learned today. You don't have to be everywhere. You simply have to be where your audience is already. You need to know your customer, and you have to understand what each platform does best. Use the 1+1 method to focus your efforts, and remember, social media should support your business, not consume it. If you have any questions, or if you like this video, let us know down in the comments so we can keep creating this great content. And if you want to see more of this content, remember to like and subscribe. I hope to see you at the next video.